pick me up, so I used to walk. So I was this, okay. But I used to walk home, and little did I know she was actually in the building working beside me. You know, I'm in McDonald's, she's in AutoZone. It's like maybe a road right
Like,
there.
say,
So,
this is his job, my job literally right here. Like, next door.
so I'm just walking home every day. You know, she told me she spotted me. You know, she used to spot me when we come home, but we never used to talk because I just walk home. Mind you, I'm focused on just going home. I'm not looking anywhere else now. One day, my father went to AutoZone, and
No, he didn't go to AutoZone.
he didn't go to AutoZone.
I was coming up the road on a certain road, and he was coming through that path, like from y'all house,
Okay.
and he was like, "Hey," I'm trying to figure out who this person is, trying to put the face into the name. But then when I realized, when he told me his name, I was like, "Oh, hey!" I immediately picked it up because they look just alike. I told his dad that immediately. I was like, "Y'all look just alike," and I just didn't put the face into it because I wasn't really thinking about it at the time because of the situation I was going through. So his dad picked me up and dropped me off by DMV that day. Yeah, because he said he was going that way anyhow. So he dropped me off at DMV, but before I left, I was like, "Can I get his number or he can get my number?" At that time, I didn't have my phone on, so I had the little Text Now app. So I gave him my Text Now number and
To give it to me.
yeah, to give
So,
it
yeah.
to him. So yeah, I won't think that I was.
So when I got home, because my dad actually did pick me up that day because he went to AutoZone and then came over to McDonald's to get me from work. On the way home, he told me, yeah, I met up with Jasmine. I was like, Jasmine, do I know Jasmine? And I thought about it. I was like, oh yeah, I most definitely remember her, you know. He was like, she told me to give you her number and to text or call her. So I'm thinking, all right, damn, you know, we left on awkward circumstances, but I am curious. I wonder what she's been up to, how it's been going. You know, if she needs to get in contact with me, of course I'm always be there. So naturally.
And this was like 3 years later, right? 3 years later.
3 years later. So I called. Well, I texted actually. I was like, hi. You know.
And I immediately respond. He didn't expect it.
Immediately, right off the rip. Because I'm like, okay, everybody got to life. You know, it's been like 3 years, so I'm just like, okay, hi, this is me, you know.
That day, I was just getting home, and when you text me, I like, hey.
So I was like, hi, how you been? And yeah,
that's when I gave him a brief.
It basically took flight from there. So we caught up on each other's lives. Then naturally, she started asking, you know, can we meet up? You know, like old times. And I was like, okay, you know, we can go to the park. So
literally, we live. Little did he know that I live literally 5 minutes away.
I did not know that she was literally like 5 minutes away.
Like
from me.
His sister's school was behind my house.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you go through a path, you right there at my house.
So we met up at the park, and we caught up on each other's lives, you know. And naturally, you know, I'm like, hey, you know, I had feelings for you, you know.
Yeah, and that's when we started opening up each other. Like, I would say the second day we met up, or the first day. Which one? Because
the third.
The third day. And then that's when we start catching up on stuff. But every time I came back to his people's house, I felt a little awkward.
Yeah.
Because like,
naturally, my peoples basically had negative things to say regarding her just disappearing. You know, if, for example, your son had feelings for a female, you know, and she just disappeared, and now your son is just mentally broke in his room 24/7. You know, you would probably have some things to say as well, but yeah, they weren't the most welcoming to her at the first beginning.
Nah, it took time.
It took some time.
I feel like if I had opened up and explained myself a little more, and try to tell them that. But then again, I was always saying, like, it's not none of their business. You know, that's how I feel about it.
Which is completely understandable.
I felt like I wasn't dating them, so I should tell the person I'm talking to, dating, and try to give them a little feedback off of what I said. But other than that, I felt like I wasn't dating them, so why should I have to tell them?
Yeah, so naturally the negativity kind of got to me where I was like, you know, it's not like that. That's not how she is. You know, it was just that we had a common misunderstanding in the childhood years, you know. But now I know what I want and she knows what she wants, you know. So it became a household struggle to where, you know, parents always got the upper hand, you know, whatever they say is 100% right,
yeah.
You know, but that's not always the case.
And on the other hand, my mother, so I live in a one parent household, so my mom, she was so welcome, like she would welcome me. My mom, my family, they welcome him so much. Like Thanksgiving, they would welcome him. Welcome to the family. Like they don't even care if we argue 50 times a day. They still welcome you because it's me. Like I'm like a family member to them.
Naturally, the negativity got to me, and I was just like, yo, you know, I can't stay in these conditions, you know, because parents always tend to say if you don't like the way their rules are, then you can get out. So I was like, okay, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to get out because I don't want to live under your rules. You know, it's demoralizing. And I know what I want, but then COVID hit. And they was like, nah, you can't go outside for your safety. I'm like, I'm just meeting one person.
Mind you, he's a grown man now. He's like
18, 19.
No, you wasn't 18.
I was 18.
Oh, wait, what?
I was 18.
No.
Most definitely 18.
No, you was 20.
No, but...
Yes, babe.
20?
Yeah.
Alright, well,
it was
20.
2 years ago.
Well, okay, 20. I say 20.
Yeah.
Well, 20, yeah. So, I was just like, eventually it got to a point where I was just like, okay, I'm gonna leave. So, that's what we did.
Yeah, we laughing now. When we met back up with his people, she said, so, when you kidnapped my son, that's the last time I seen you. And I'm like, I kidnapped your son? He took this upon himself to leave.
Yeah, literally, when it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, because I had to go to work anyway.
I picked
4
him
o'clock
up.
in the morning, I was just like, all right, you know, I'm ready. I'm packed up. I'm ready to go.
I picked him up.
We left.
Started in the hotel.
Yeah, we started in the hotel for the time being until we were able to stabilize our money a little bit more.
To progress.
Yeah, so went to work, came to the hotel. You know, I actually enjoyed ourselves. We was happy. You know, we finally had each other.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, through our progression, we upgraded from hotel to apartment.
As y'all can see.
It's still progressing. You know, this isn't just...
the final destination.
Right.
It's not.
It's just a temporary hold, for example.
Right.
But, yeah, it's still progressing and going to bigger and better heights.
Right.
But, yeah, as y'all know, she had a leg situation.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
we was
been helping her recover.
Yeah, it's and in that situation, it's kind of hard to, like, because being able to do what you want to do, doing a daily day thing you usually do, wake up, go take a bath freely, go use the bathroom freely, go cook freely, go do this freely, go to work freely.
Anything that requires movement.
Right. It's just aggravating because it's like, oh, can't do that no more.
Right.
Not right now, anyhow.
With me, I wish I can say my health was 100, but it's not. I have high blood pressure to where my blood pressure fluctuates. I can be doing absolutely nothing and
like
I'll be okay, but then I can still be doing absolutely nothing and my blood pressure just skyrocket.
Yeah.
So
and that could lead him to like strokes, minor strokes that he's not even realizing he having.
So naturally, my job wasn't okay with those terms. So yeah, right now more so just waiting to hear back from other people, so that way I can get back on my feet as well,
Right.
because it needs to happen as quick as possible. But yeah. I mean,
It's
that's
not
where we
peaches
are.
and cream over here. Not saying that we're the best couple ever, but everybody have ups and downs in their relationship. But the key thing in a relationship is communication. Communication is top
Yep.
priority, because if you don't have communication, then you don't have nothing, because now y'all both thinking what's in each other's mind. Whole time y'all taking a whole different route about it.
But yeah, like I said, even though with our current circumstances, it's not gonna stop anything.
Mm-mm.
You know, we're gonna keep progressing. But
Right.
that's how we got to this point now.
Yep.
I have her, and I'm happy as hell.
And I
'cause-
have him.
and she has me. So yeah, that's pretty much how we got to this point. But it doesn't stop here.
Nope, it really don't. Well, anywho, it seems like I've been on here long enough.
Yes, let's just say
42 minutes. But anywho, since we told y'all about us, keep in tune, and hopefully y'all stay intact in my videos.
And if y'all see this video, comment down below, how did you and your significant other meet?
Me, yeah, I would love to see that. I
She
would,
would be severely interested
yeah.
in those situations.
I would love to see how your significant, or how you and your kids interact or anything. I love kids, if y'all never knew. But anywho,
So I hope y'all got typing fingers and a keyboard, because I know my shit. Even though I'm a gamer, I can't type that much. That shit is ridiculous.
shoot, he typed faster than me.
I type faster, but shit, my fingers be looking like SpongeBob shit. His shit was like broke all the way to hell.
Kryptonite.
Yeah, Kurt Walker. Like, Jesus.
But yeah, anywho, like I tell y'all in the beginning, since I didn't tell y'all in this beginning, but I'm about to start telling y'all in the end, because like I forget a lot. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and tell a brother, tell a sister, tell a cousin, tell a baby about my video.
She said a damn baby.
Tell them about my video, and stay in tune, because we got a lot of stuff coming up he don't know about. But
Oh, damn. Well, that's interesting.
he don't know about. But anywho, we're out.